What's going on, y'all boys? It's Chance from the Duval Dogs podcast. We about to chop it up about Travis Hunter. Y'all already heard the news. I'm a little late. It's all good, no pressure. But check this out, bro. Full-time corner, part-time receiver. It's exactly what we need, man. And honestly, with this current roster construction, I'm not even too pressed on him at receiver because as soon as he gets on the field at receiver, because he's not full-time, they're going to key in on him. So the best he could do is be a decoy, but you can scheme some things up. I'm not going to act like they're just going to they're going to lock him down because you got other people you got to worry about as well. So it'll just be an emphasis on him from the defensive side, from the opposition side. When he walks on the field as a receiver, they're not walking him out for no reason. So that'll just be a little small tell. And you can use it to your advantage to play with the defense. But anywho, we're talking about him as a defensive back, man. This dude is a natural corner. And I have a passion about corners. I have a passion about the defensive backfield positions. I love ball hawking, athletic defensive backs at each level of the field. And this dude is, when it comes to athleticism, this dude is the best of the best, man. We did not see his 40 time. Neither do we need to see his 40 time. He has nothing to prove. This man has elite ball skills. I'm talking about wide receiver one ball skills, and we've seen it throughout his entire career, whether it be at Jackson State, Colorado, or Jacksonville, Florida. We've seen it. We've witnessed greatness. That little bit of greatness we saw already, man. We already understand that this dude, when the ball is in the air, he's coming down with it, or nobody's coming down with it. And that was just his rookie year. It's exciting. Shutting down one side of the field is exciting. I remember Jalen Ramsey. I remember Rashean Mathis. Even A.J. Boyer. He didn't shut down the entire one side of the field. But, bro, he made it tough, right? He made it tough, and I'm excited to get back to that because I don't believe he is the only defensive back that we have that can shut down one side or get pretty close to it, make the quarterback think twice, pat the ball a couple times. That's all we need to get more sacks. That's all we need to get interceptions. That's all we need for our safeties to jump certain routes. You pat the ball a couple times. We know and you staring them down. Usually you patting the ball to, I don't know yet. It's a hesitancy. Either you pat the ball and go. If you pat it twice, it's like, okay, you're unsure. And 9 times out of 10, you staring it down. And you probably gonna throw there anyway. The elite ones don't do that. But there's not too many elites. There's not too many elites in this league. It's about 5 to 7 of them. And your boy Trevor Lawrence is getting in there with them. Soon come. Cross your fingers, right? But yeah, so football IQ when it comes to the defensive backfield position with Travis Hunter. This dude has played receiver, and of course this dude has played defensive back. He's seen it from both sides. It's like having Michael Vick play safety. He knows what the offense is trying to do because he's seen it from the other side before. He knows exactly what it looks like. He got the checks. He got the motions. He understands what the offensive coordinator wants you to see and wants you to pay attention to, and he also understands what is truly happening, right? So from film watching, the defensive side and the offensive side, you just have a keen idea of just what is going on throughout the entire field. Now, it's a difference between good corners and great corners. And great corners, they have beautiful athleticism. I'm not going to sit here and say that the best corners in the world are the most athletic corners, the fastest, the biggest, or whatever, because Darrelle Revis showed us that. He was a technician. He practiced his craft. Did you need a safety with Darrelle Revis? You did not, and I feel the same way about Travis Hunter right now. next year you can leave us. You can allocate that safety somewhere else. And that's exactly what we need on this field. And I truly believe we have another corner that we can treat the same way, and that's going to be the cheat code we have. That's going to be on another video. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to talk about the entire backfield. But Travis Hunter, man, being a full-time cornerback, as twitchy as he is, as athletic as he is, as intelligent as he is, this is a cheat code. He's up there with the likes of Patrick Surtain. He's up there with the likes of Xavier and Howard, Derek Stingley. These caliber corners, those play styles. Patrick Surtain, not so much as far as play style, but caliber, yes. He will get there. Of course, he was a rookie and it got cut short, but give him a year or two and he'll be in the conversation of the best cornerbacks in the league. All pro, not second team. We're not talking about second team with this guy, right? If we're talking second team all pro with Travis Hunter at corner, we're talking about an off year, right? And yes, Patrick Surtain is in our conference, but competition is competition. AFC has a lot of good corners. We have Patrick Surtain, we have Derek Stingley, we have Sauce Gardner. These guys are legit, and we have one too. We have one too that has ball skills out the wazoo. And the only two guys that have ball skills like that is Derek Stingley and Travis Hunter. There's nobody else rocking with those dudes like that in when it comes to the ball skill aspect of things. And that's what's going to make Travis Hunter special. He can mirror. His hips are greasy. It's smooth, quick twitch, athleticism. Probably runs a 4.43 if I had to guess. Probably jumps 40. I give him a range from 38 to 41. And 38 might sound low, but 38 is up there still. 40 is elite, so 38 is up there. But yeah, so it's very few people who can truly play zone the way he plays zone, route recognition, see a short out coming towards him, and understand the corners coming behind him, and split the difference and go get either one. He could do that on the NFL level. He could do that. Seeing emotion, understand something coming back to him. They want to distract him. He knows what's going on because he was the motion man. He is the motion man. Now he understands why he's motioning and what the defense does or thinks when they see somebody motioning away from him. He understands the mindset from both ways, and that's what's going to make him elite. I give him. It's hard to give him a comparison because there's not many dudes out here that can truly play zone the way he plays zone, and it's just naturally able to play man the way he plays man. Because I was thinking about Xavier Howard, and honestly, that might be, I'd say, mix between Xavier Howard and Derek Stingley. Like those guys, the elite ball skills, the way you can mirror. I think Derek Stingley is a little bit better than Xavier Howard in mirroring as far as man to man. So I would lean more towards Derek Stingley, and I get to watch Derek Stingley all the time because he plays in our division. Elite ball skills. The thing that's different about elite ball hawks in this league when it comes to corner is they don't panic when the ball is in the air. I coach high school ball. I coach high school DBs, and one thing that happens is they panic when the ball is in the air. They won't want to mess up. They don't want to. They just don't want to get caught on. So they keep their eyes on the defensive on the receiver, and just run, stays in hip pocket. And as soon as the hands shoot up, they put their hands in between the receiver's hands and knock the ball out. That's all well and dandy, but that doesn't get the ball back for your offense. The difference between that type of corner and the corners who change the game, the Deion Sanders, Xavier Howard, Derek Stingley, Travis Hunter, Jalen Ramsey, these guys are going to get the ball on their head around and see where the ball is. They're going to see where Rashean Mathis, they're going to see where the ball is, and they're not just going to knock it down. That's the last resort. The last resort for them is knocking it down. They're going to go catch that ball. They're going to get the ball. They want to give the ball back to Trevor Lawrence. That's what the difference between good and elite is. Good and elite. And that's what I love about A.J. Boye. People sleep on A.J. Boye because he was across from Jalen Ramsey, and Jalen Ramsey is a Hall of Famer, no doubt. Jalen Ramsey is going to be our second or third Hall of Famer, depending on if Fred Taylor gets in. Hope he does. But people don't realize Jalen Ramsey is going to be a Hall of Famer. And A.J. Boye was on the side of him, shutting the other side of the field down. And you see how many sacks we got. Yes, we had a good defensive line, but those dudes made it scary to throw. You can't pat the ball twice. You got to go with your move. And the placement has to be on point, because this is what I tell my DBs. You do not have to be perfect. Your coverage does not have to be perfect. It just has to be good enough for the ball to have to be perfect. You have to force the quarterback to be perfect. You can be six inches behind the corner, right? Behind the receiver. The receiver can have a small step on you, right? That quarterback still has to put it right on the money. If you're that close, if you're in that hip pocket, the quarterback has to be perfect. Has to be perfect, because guess what? If they throw it 6 inches behind the receiver, that's an interception for you. That's a pass breakup at the least for you. So the DB does not have to be perfect. They just have to force the quarterback to be perfect. That's why I tell my DBs all the time. So Travis Hunter is dang near, I'm not even going to say perfect, because nobody's perfect, but he is what you want in the corner. The only thing as a strength and conditioning coach I would say is I would want him to gain about 7 pounds, get about 6'1", 192. I think he's 185 right now. He's very slender, and yes, 7 pounds may sound really specific, but in the strength and conditioning world, weight is very specific, just based off of who you are, what you do, and what your play style is like, right? And that's why I had a problem with our old DC, Ryan. You know what I'm talking about? The dude who had us switching in everybody out and having our D-line gain 30 pounds. You know, some people aren't just meant to be that way. If somebody told me to gain 20 pounds, I could possibly do it, but I won't be good at what I do anymore. I'm going to be a completely different person. I'm going to be a completely different player, right? So for Travis Hunter to be the same player and a better player, a stronger player, but still do the things that we known for him to do, I would say the max, about 7 pounds. Get him to like 192. Get him strong. He's already lean. He's already long. He's already fast, twitched up. If you get him to 205 or something like that, he won't be the athlete you see on film right now. So I say 192, and that's about it. And honestly, Xavier Howard is 6'1", about 192. So that's about a perfect size for a corner. If I had to draw up a corner, give me a 6'1" to 192. 6'1", 192, you know. Now, if you get a Patrick Surtain and he's 6'2", 205, can run a 4.3, cool. That's very rare, because especially in this day and age, because all the best receivers are 5'10", 5'11". You talk about OBJ type of receivers, Chase, Jamar Chase, the dude from the Giants who played with BTJ, Though they're more stockier now, a little stockier, about 5'10", 5'11", 200 or 185 to 200 pounds. Tyreek Hill, those type of guys. And yeah, you got some big ones, Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, but it might like the ones you have to worry about that size, probably like 4 or 5 of those. AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson, BTJ, you know what I'm saying? DK Metcalf. It's not too many big dudes, and especially when it comes to them being elite. You don't really worry about many of those. So he's the perfect size. Just gotta get him about 7 pounds heavier, get him healthy, get that knee together. And I'm excited. I'm truly excited about what we have. And stay tuned for the video about the entire defensive backfield and what it may look like next year. This year coming up, it's exciting. It changes the whole dynamic of what we're trying to do here. We want an elite defense. We want a versatile defense. We want a defense that takes the ball away, makes the quarterback hesitate wherever he's going to throw it. You know, that's the goal. So I'm excited. You should too. Hey man, go Duval, go Travis Hunter. Hey, let's do this. Shout out to Anthony Campanelli for putting his hat in the ring and going to get Travis Hunter and have him be a cornerback in this defense. Shout out to Gladstone for drafting this dude. It's gonna be exciting this year, especially if they do the things that we think they should do. And I have no doubt that they'll address the things that need to be addressed. And hopefully they'll address it with elite talent, underrated elite talent, just elite talent. I don't care what the name is. Just put them out there and let them young boys run. All right. So lock in, be excited. More videos to come. Duval Dogs Podcast. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Mostly, if you don't do anything, make sure you share. You know, likes, comments are cool, but I want people to see what we got going on here. We're building something here. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna talk ball, organic. We're gonna chop it up, man. This is something that I've always wanted to do, and let's continue this ride. Go Duval, let's do it.